Don't want to fix it alone? Call RVFix to get virtual assistance from a certified technician today.
How you doing? Tony with RVFix. We're going to go over a couple of tools that'd be great to have with you when you go out camping in the event that you need to call us here at RVFix and maybe help you troubleshoot through a few things. Right now we're going to go over the usage of a test light. I have two different kinds of test lights here. This one's really neat. It actually will show you a digital readout of what the battery voltage is, which can be super helpful. And then this one's just simply got a light bulb in, and it'll light up if we have power. So let's have a look, see what they do. First thing I like to do whenever I'm going to use a test light or a multimeter or anything is just verify that it works. So the easiest way to do that is just go right to your batteries and give it a shot. You're going to put the clamp on the negative post of the battery, which is going to be there, and then you put the test light on the positive post and it lights up. Perfect. So now we know our test light works. Let's try the other one. There we go. That's showing us we have 13.4 volts. That's super useful information. Let's just look at a couple of things while we're down here. We have a couple of fuses back here. Those are really big ones, so it'll be easy to see how to test them. If I put my test light on that side, I see it lights up and has 13.4 volts. And I put my test light on this side and has 13.4 volts. So I know that that's a good fuse. If I had, say, 13.4 volts on this one and 0 on this one, then I would know that that's a blown fuse. And that's how easy it is to troubleshoot 12 volt with a test light. Okay, so here we are inside the RV, and we need to find the fuse panel. So we're going to actually be looking for something like this. Down here, in this particular RV, this happens to be the breaker panel, which is all of your 110 volt breakers. And then it's got a separate fuse panel, which is right here. And sometimes it's easier to just use the point on your test light to pop that guy out. Now, on most modern RVs, they've got LED lights all along the side here. And if you were to have a blown fuse, the LED light next to the blown fuse would light up, and then you would know right away that that is a blown fuse. So one of the hurdles to using a test light or any kind of a voltage measuring device inside of an RV is we have to be able to find a ground. Right here I don't have any grounds available on my fuse panel, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and pull the cover on the breaker panel, and then that'll give me access to a ground so I can actually clip the clamp on my test light onto it and check for voltage. Okay. So I've opened up the breaker panel here, and be careful because this is energized. So I have a couple of buses here. I got my neutral bus here, and then right inside there where all those copper wires are attached is going to be your ground bus. So I can just reach in here with my clamp, clip it on. You can even clip it onto one of the copper wires if that's easier to get to. And then I can go ahead and grab my test light here, and I can start running through the ends on the fuses. So if you actually take a look, I'm going to pull the fuse out and show you. On the very ends of these fuses here are little tiny metal tabs. And if you actually touch that metal tab with your test light, it's picking up energy through here. The fuse has this little horseshoe connector between the two. If that is not broken, that's a good fuse. So what we would be looking for is to be able to see if there's power on both sides of that fuse. And we do that by touching both sides of that, the back side of that fuse there with our test light. It lights up on that side and lights up on that side. Now, if I lit up on one side and didn't light up on the other, that would be a blown fuse. All right, let's see if we can use our test light to troubleshoot why this light isn't working. I've removed the cover, and then I'm going to go ahead and unscrew it so we can get to the wiring in it. All right, now I'm going to kind of pull this down, expose the wires here. So generally in an RV, your white wire is your ground. Okay, and so since we have these Wago connectors, we're going to go ahead and pull that out, and so we leave the one that's connected to the light, and now I can use that bare ground wire on my test light. All right, and then I can check if we actually see if we have power going to the light. So let's just check out the switch. Let's see if there's power going to the switch and power coming out of the switch. So we've pulled the switch down here, and look what I found. There's a wire disconnected on the switch. So let's see. Nothing there. There's our power. Good. So let's see if we plug that in there. Connect our light back together. Flip the switch. Hey, we fixed it using a test light. If you don't have a test light and you'd like to know where to get one, check the link in the description below. And remember, like and subscribe.
Thanks for watching. If this video didn't solve your problem, don't worry. We're here to help. Give us a call at 1-844-66-RVFix. We'll diagnose your issue quickly with a certified technician on a video call, get any parts and warranty processed, and if needed, we'll coordinate a service center or mobile technician to get you fixed. We'll handle it all so you can get back to camping.